Welcome, everybody, to the Echo Arena VRML Season 6 semifinals. My name's Nightfire with 2 E's. I am your sole conductor in this afternoon's adventure into some high-octane games. Dare I say, a highly anticipated one to kick us off. Blast versus Koi to start this double elimination bracket here. These two teams been competing for 12 weeks to get qualified in as the top 8 teams in the regular season ladder. And they now have a chance to compete for what is $1,800 in cash for first place, on top of Arma jerseys, VR covers, and, of course, that championship banner that is really what you're after for here at the end of the day. And so a lot to be sought after, and I do anticipate that both teams will be giving it their all because of what is on the line here. So expect the best gameplay that these teams can put forward. Blast, obviously a favorite, as we talked about in our pre-show, a team that seems to be dominating over the course of the regular season and is now posed as a team that, again, the favorite on the caster desk. And Koi, you know, while they are the 8th seed, they are still a team that has experience at the top tier. And so anything could happen. We could get a huge disruption in predictions here with Koi coming out and being the dark horse. And we're not going to wait around to figure out who's going to come out on top. We're diving into the action. Round 1 starting off on the orange side. We have Blast. On the blue, we have Koi. And out the gate, Blast have possession. An open 3. That's not the way that Koi want this thing to start. I can tell you that. It gets sunk in, and Blast are off to, well, I suppose what we'd expect. We apologize for some of the technical hiccups. We'll hopefully get those sorted, but off to the races. 3-0 for these teams. We may just have to go back to the default UI, who knows, but I don't know if we can do that. Anyway, 3-0 to start things off. I'll just keep telling you the scores so you know what it is as we now have Koi pushing into the zone of Blast. Blast, though, gets the steal. A nice scoop up from Boop. Fires it down into the zone of Koi. Where is the defense? The stacks not here in time. And I stand corrected. Cinna, with the accurate movement off of the stack, finds that disc. Oh, and there you go. You see the scores up on the top there. We've got it all sorted. No worries. I don't have to continue this repeat it. But at the first minute here, and quite the interesting start. Koi have been able to get into the zone of Blast, and that alone is a bit of a surprise to me. I really was expecting dominance here, especially with Blast opening up 3-0. But Koi have paused what was a potential serious wound, a big bleed. The trouble is, of course, is it gets scooped up here, and then the aggression comes in from Blast. Koi doing a great job of defending, playing aggressive, up out of the zone, but that may push them into an opportunity where there's a 1v1 and a huge snag from Watchdog to save that disc. They can't clear it out, though. What happened? Lone Gecko, as if to pick it out from the heavens, guides it in for 2. Oh, no, an unfortunate start there. No, we fixed it. Yeah, we love Offbeat. Everyone give Offbeat a round of applause in chat. I want to see we love Offbeat in chat. I want it spammed. We love Offbeat. Into the action we go for round number 1 here still. 5-0 out the gate for Blast. And bit of a bounce here onto the sides. Gonna be scooped up by Koi. And Koi gonna have the option of finally getting into the attack. They've pushed into the zone of Blast so far today. They've been a threat, but they haven't really had a nice, clean setup, and I think that's what they're looking for here. They just want to really make sure that they're going to get up into Blast zone. They're going to have that full offense, going to be able to put out a nice passing sequence and a good pass to the bottom here as there's 3 in defense, and off of the corner, digs into the top. What a shot. Finds the only angle that's available for 2. And Koi bringing this thing close. 7:15 on the clock. Only a 3-point lead for the favorites in EU right now. Round 1 proving to be interesting on this channel. And hey, there's other games live right now too. You can head on over to twitch.tv/VR Master League to catch the other game live right now in round 1. And dare I say, get a multi-stream up. Pull up both of them. Pull up this stream and the other stream, and then put the headset on and get into Meta Horizon Worlds. And then pull up another stream on your phone. Have it everywhere. Dark scores a 3, and 8-2. Just like that, the lead extends to a 2-goal lead. A big 3 there. One thing we have seen is that the stacks from the defense on Koi have just not been getting back in time when those steals happen. And I gotta wonder if it's maybe in the midfield we're seeing a lot of stun work, a lot of disrupts from that aggressive defense. And a big pick here off of the stack. We can see that Watchdog tries to disrupt and get that intercept, but can't get up in time. And Blast, yeah, they're starting to get loose, dare I say, as we get in to the 6-minute mark of round number 1. Ooh, a little bit of a disc jitters. Hopefully those get sorted and we can get back into the action as Koi trying to capitalize on a little bit of that hiccup here as they are able to scoop up the disc, and now they're able to set up for the attack. The whole team is here inside the zone, and the shot off the corner again threads the needle through the defense. A great pause to avoid the stun. Wow, what a shot. Keeps them in it. Koi's playing good here. They are not letting Blast, being the favorite here, being the 1 seed, intimidate them. They are still playing their game, and if they can get an intercept here, that's going to be big. The intercept here is going to really separate if Koi is going to be able to come back in this series. And so far, Blast are doing a great job, great pass work here to avoid this double stack and push up. I mean, there's no the triangle, pinpoint accuracy, back and forth. They know right when that disc is coming and where, and they are hitting their passes perfectly to get inside the zone to the backboard. Come on, the whole sequence to work Blast up. Oh my goodness, that's scary to watch. They are a power threat here as they go up 10-4. In the first 5 minutes. Still, though, Koi to be able to stay in this like they are is impressive, and see how they do on the back half of round 1.
Here we go. Blue clears it out.
Ooh, and this is a good opening. Finally able to get past that aggressive defense. No open threes, and Senna has to be cautious of that stack pushing in from behind them. I love to see the underhand tosses coming in here from Alpha. I don't feel like that's something I see a lot of. But Alpha really nailing those passes. Watchdog going to scoop it up here off the bottom of the floor. Gets the pass sequence up to the top of the zone. The whole defense is here, and they're going to be able to put up a wall of hands to stick to that disc. And, uh-oh, a little bit of a fumble here at the top of the zone. Does it get scooped up by Koi? No, it doesn't. As it's cleared down, and ooh, a nice scoop from Raz keeps them in the aggressive. Huge stun to disrupt that play. Keeps the ball in the hands of Blast, and now Blast are going to be looking to push forward here. Stuns abound in the midfield. There's going to be no chance for the offense to get back in time. That looked like it could have been off the backboard for a three, but instead it gets denied, and Beaver finds two off of the ding.
Get to your launchers.
Could have been a lot worse. Well, not a lot worse. Could have been one more point worse, but 12-4 now for round one. Koi's still playing well. Able to get up into the zone, get those attempts on goal. But Blast really putting up great defensive walls. Good aggressive defense disruption here on this rollout from Koi, and now suddenly they're on the attack. Again, the passing coming through. It's been very on point. It's what you'd expect out of the number one team. It's what you expect to see out of veterans like Boop, putting in two more. A 10-point lead now with 3 minutes left. It's nothing insurmountable. Okay, in a game of Echo Arena, you can scoop that up in a matter of minutes, but it does require Koi to really start stepping things up here. They've had successful rollouts before, but the last couple, they've been disrupted, and I like to see a new one. They're throwing a new rollout here, but it gets intercepted, and the shot goes off the backboard a bit wide. Alpha's going to be there to scoop it up. The aggressive stack is still here, though, and it's going to be something that they always have to be working against, because Blasts are going to continue to apply that double stack aggression. There it comes flying in again. Dodges down and avoids it. Requires good pass work to be able to avoid this aggression, and Koi are capable of good pass work as we now see them work across the bottom of the floor. Setting up as a team. Oh, a crazy shot with a very tight angle on the side. No one was expecting that, but it does ding, and now that choice to go for that aggressive shot ends in what could be a three. No, the defense is back in time, so at least not an open three. Gonna wait to see if this pass sequence works for Blast as they push up here, and you love to see the draw out, the follow-up on the backside. Communication there between that Blast team on point to set that up, and 16-4 now for round one. The early pre-show predictions looking to at least come true for our first round here. I don't believe that Koi can come back, but with a game like this, it is all about really the start of the series, and for the first 5 minutes, Koi had a close game. If the back half of round two goes any differently, I really do see an opportunity where Koi could be the ones sitting on a lead, because they are able to work up through this defense. They are able to put out some good pass sequences. They are able to put up good offense as they now work up inside the zone of Blast, and there's that stack. The Blast stack just seems to be a little bit quicker, at least here in round one, and I wonder if they're going to find a way to sort of counteract that going into round two. That's the real question. But we're not there yet. 30 seconds left, and Blast are just pushing that clock down. Only a matter of time before round one of Echo Arena Season 6 semifinals is finished. And again, a shout out to everyone that is tuning in here as Blast set up for another offensive push. Look at this. Oh, no, they tried to go for the cross off the top. That would have been a 1, 2, 3, 4 connection, I believe. But they were disrupted, stunned, it seemed, as they tried to float into the zone, and ultimately Koi do at least prevent another goal. But we do appreciate you tuning in here on this channel. If you are catching the action live here, we do appreciate that, but also do be sure to check out twitch.tv/VR Master League. There's another game live there. They have also some pretty dang impressive assets, a big asset update. A lot of hard work's gone into that. So do please give shout outs to Wonder Sphinx, the whole creators team. When you do go check out the VR Master League stream, it is really nice and clean. And a big shout out to them. We don't have it all here because, it's you wouldn't believe the amount of work it takes to get what they're doing over there. But they've done a tremendous amount of work, and we're going to be saying it often, but a hats off to that creators team this season. They have outdone themselves through and through, and yeah, you have to check it out. Just go look at the channel. Go look at twitch.tv/VRMasterLeague. Go look at the new assets. Go look at the new caster screens. It's really clean. It's really nice. And a big shout out to them. But hey, we got games here to look at. We got that round 1 of Blast and Koi that unfolded pretty in favor of Blast, 16-4. Taking a quick gander at the stats there, which are coming through. And yeah, it's just, you can see the spread on Blast as well on points scored. A big threat for Koi when Sin is the only one that put up 2 points. I gotta wonder what could happen here. Whoa. We've gone, our assets have gone crazy. It's fine, we fixed it, we're fine, everything's good. Into round 1 we go. Don't worry about what you just saw. Nothing ever happened, you saw nothing. What? I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? Into the action for the second round of game number 1. And oh, what a great pass up to the top of the zone. Stupid Raz and Cinna connecting for a 1-2. And Koi start off with the 2-0 lead.
11, 10, 9, 8.
And yes, we are into round 2. It says round 1, but we obviously have the score for round 1 already there. So imagine it's round 2. The score is right. It does belong one round 2 Blast. So that is correct, but we are into round 2. And Koi here kicking it off with the lead and trying to disrupt this offensive rollout. They want to pile on. They want to get themselves a good start to this round. And frankly, they have it, but they're looking for just that extra bit. And they're also playing it still relatively cautiously. They have 2 in the back here to prevent that open 3. They don't want to have that mistake happening again, where multiple open 3s really kicked off the Blast lead in round 1. And so far, this defense almost looks completely different, as they are really nicely set up, waiting for this attack, trying to disrupt the passes, and Beaver with some juking on the shield works around that defense and finds just 2 to tie things up here. First minute, looking a lot like round 1, so who knows what could happen, but certainly a test for this Koi team. Again, it's rank 1 in Blast team versus rank 8 in Koi. So a big disparity there in the regular season rankings, but anything can happen in the postseason. And ooh, unfortunately for Koi, a 3-pointer is what happens here to kick this lead up 5-2.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Ooh, an interesting tidbit coming in if we're going to be taking everything as true in Twitch chat, which we all know it is. Cinna looking like they have potentially a bit of sickness that could be affecting their comms. And as we know, comms a vital element in a game like this. You have to be able to be very communicative with your team on where you're moving, when the passes are coming, who's working up behind you, if you have anyone leeching. Right now, maybe not necessary. Cinna doesn't even have to go for the passes. They just walk it up themselves and find the 2 at the top of the zone. I guess that works. If you don't want to talk, just do it yourself. And nicely done there. 5-4. Koi right in this, only a 1-point lead.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, still can't shoot. That is the truth. As a good bit of a nice shot there to the top of the zone comes through, and now trying to get that that aggressive stack to disrupt the joust. Doesn't quite work out, and they set up for defense now as that defensive stack comes back into play. Raz and Cinna here to defend inside the bubble. Can't get the stun, though, and Beaver. Is that the second? I think they scored the last point, too, for this team. Another juke coming in. A 3-point lead. Not crazy. A lot different than where we were. Actually, not much different than where we were round 1. It still was pretty close at this point. And so Koi still do just have to hang on. They can't allow mistakes to happen. They can't allow this double stack to get a stun and interrupt the QB. They can't allow for an intercept here as they push up on their offensive rollout. And wow, they are doing just that. They are avoiding this threat so far. Good pass work, connecting, and oh, what a great prediction. A great read from Beaver Dark. They almost move there before that pass comes through. They disrupt the regrab in the midfield in the tunnel, and Lone Gecko Beaver, the Blast team, now setting up for the attack inside Koi's zone. And find 2. Dark dinging it off the inside there. Oh, that is rough. Going to make it a 5-point lead, and this is when things started to get a little bit out of control for Koi. They started strong. They got early points, but then they weren't able to work up into the middle of the round. We're at the middle of the round. Koi need a point here. It's vital for them to work through this offensive joust. And ooh, I like that self-pass. Maybe not intentional. It does work. When we are seeing at least a disruption in that stack on the backside here as they push up. A nice pass to the top of the zone. Looking for the shot, and all three are here to put their hands up. Shiva with 6 hands, something like that, blocking the goal. Scoops it up and now tries to fire it in for the mail slot shot. Bounces up the backboard for a pass. Still a 3-point opportunity for Boop, who seizes it underneath the shield. 12-4. This looks like round 1 to me. Could be, unless Koi can battle back here. A lot of time, 5 minutes, plenty of time. But we'll have to see. Again, this double stack has been a huge threat. And you see good disruption on the backside from Alpha Wolf. They recognizing the threats and trying to react to them, trying to work against them, but still Blaster coming out on top here, able to get their hands and disrupt this offensive push. Really, no setup available for Koi as they now have to dive back into the defense to prevent more damage done as Dark puts this up to 10. And the pre-show desk looking more and more accurate here. I mean, really with everything, Koi is battling against the #1 seed here, and they're doing well. They're clearly showing that they're a team that's experienced. They have the ability to play this game at a very high level. Here's an awesome rollout and an open 3 that they set up. Whether it was an intentional or not, beautifully bounced past to Cinna, and it catches Blast off Gord. 7-point lead, just like that. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about Koi being out last, or I should. Who knows? But either way, it's cutting. It's only a 7-point lead now. 350. The first offensive rollout for Blast in a little bit, as Koi again are trying to disrupt this Blast stack, trying to disrupt the Blast team from buying time, from ticking this clock down, because they need all the time they can get to score at least 3 more goals. Lone Gecko finds the way through the Koi defense. The great shot off the bottom of the zone there. Doesn't nullify the 3, but certainly puts a dent in it and lead back up to 9. 3 minutes left. A couple of 3s in the pocket could do them good. Let's see if they can get another successful offensive rollout. They're really trying a lot of different things. Koi's showing their experience again in that they have multiple rollouts. We are seeing those a little bit more polished on the Blast team. Those passes from Blast, I don't think they've had a missed one yet. And we did just see one go wide there for Koi. And so that's all the difference here at this level. When you're at the top, when you're competing for in the semifinals, you're going to get the best. And Blast are clearly proving that they have maybe some of, if not the best passing skills in the EU region, as they just work around this Koi team. Connecting pass to pass to pass. Really impressive to see as Lone Gecko now tries to work up. Again, connecting to Dark. The open 3 dings wide. Maybe the first missed shot we've seen from this Blast team. But it still stays into the hands of Boop. And in the hands of Boop is a serious threat. Maybe not too much of a threat if they just want to tick down the time. But there's a good pass up. And finally the defense comes alive for Koi as they push up and snag that shot out. Watchdog passing up to Cinna, and Cinna and the team with 2 minutes left have to do a lot of damage. Can't afford missed passes like that, but an unfortunate bounce. Back to Stupid Raz. An unfortunate bounce into the hands of Blast, and all this while, time ticking down. Koi certainly don't want to go down into that loser's bracket, but if they lose here, they're not out. They do go down into the loser's bracket. The double elimination bracket this afternoon here. And yeah, looking like that's going to maybe even seal the deal. 18-7 now, 11 points. With a minute 20 left on the clock. Not a lot of time for this Koi team to work with. Don't think they can score that many 3s in the time allotted, but they do still have to stay focused, right? You don't really want to just forfeit an opportunity to practice and maybe understand a team that you could be replaying. You know, they could be very well going up against Blast again at some point if they can climb through the losers bracket. There's a possibility, right? Of course, maybe no one thinks Blast is going to lose, but okay, there's a chance, right? And so you do want to still take this time while you're up against, especially maybe one of the best teams in the region, to really try and get warm, get ready for more games, because there is going to be more games ahead for both of these teams, really, Blast and Koi. So Blast really just, again, buying the time, taking it down, and a backboard shot that goes wide. Maybe the second or third missed shot we've seen today. There's a good 1-2 from Dark to Beaver. 20-7, and yeah, round two of game one getting locked in here. Means we won't play a game three, which means we will have a bit of a break here before we go into our next game, if I'm not mistaken. We can chat about that in a little bit here, though. We'll see how Koi rolls out in the last 5 seconds. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get through here for any more points. And so that is round two into the hands of Blast. They will take that victory, move on in that semifinals bracket. They'll be going up against the winner of Astronomic versus Fireballs. And man, what a start. Blast definitely kicking things off here well. Our next matchup on this channel is going to be Scuffed versus Nothing to Lose. Scuffed, another team that maybe is a favorite in that overall roster, and another team that, you know, I'm sort of envisioning a Blast Scuffed semifinals. So we'll see how they do up against Nothing to Lose. But yeah, Blast playing into the predictions so far, and Koi now go down into that losers bracket. They will be going up against the loser of Astronomic versus Fireballs. Maybe an easier fight there in that losers bracket, but we aren't quite there yet because we don't know how Astronomic and Fireballs has rolled out. And if you want to know, you can just go on over to twitch.tv/VR Master League right now and watch that game. That is still live on that channel. And I think we're going to go to a pretty decently length intermission, unfortunately, because we do have things on a schedule. So I think we might be out for about 20 minutes, if I'm not wrong. And so do keep your eyes peeled on the timers on the channels. And again, have both up, because I think once both games are done, we may just move on to the next game matchup. There may be time between. Again, you want to see the production value over on the twitch.tv/VR Master League channel regardless. And so do go check that out. But the next games on both channels respectively, here, Scuffed versus Nothing to Lose, and over on twitch.tv/VR Master League, Fire Entrance and Team Gravity is up next after Astronomic versus Fireballs, which again is, I think, still live right now. So do go check that out. We're going to cut to a brief break, and when we come back, it's again Scuffed versus Nothing to Lose on this channel.
Hello, everybody. I'm Aiden VR, and we're here today casting EU Finals. We're here with Scuffed and Nothing to Lose. Next to me is my co-caster Arwen, and on cams is Offbeat. So, Arwen, how you feeling about this match?
I am really excited for this match. I haven't seen many EU matches, but I have heard great things about all of them, and I am excited to see these two teams face off.
Yeah, I am too. We've casted Scuff quite a few times this season. I have to say they're one of the best teams in the league. That is for sure, for EU at least. For Nothing to Lose, I haven't really seen them cast too much, but they're here, aren't they? So I feel like they're gonna be pretty good. But we're gonna get those ready ups going pretty soon, and we'll get started. If you have, anything else you want to say, Arwen, before we start?
They do have nothing to lose.
Round
They-
starting in
Yes, they do have nothing to lose. That is for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so over on orange here, we do have nothing to lose, and on blue, we have Scuffed. So let's kick it off with Center Joust.
Yeah, Center Joust coming out. It's won by Nothing to Lose. It's picked up here, sent to the left side. Jossie T now having it, going in for the shot, and does get the 2. I think I have my team
get your
switched.
launchers.
Yeah, it is different from the bracket.
11, 10,
So
9,
you might have flipped things around there.
Whoops. Sorry, first goal
alright.
was by Scuffed. Not Nothing to Lose.
1.
Yeah, and here we go. Now with nothing to lose with Joust advantage. Gets that clear straight down into the hands of Angry Fight. Angry Fight passing over to Not Blue. And he
Oh.
gets that shot into top pocket.
Get your launchers.
The pockets right now are absolutely crazy.
12.
That is the second top pocket that we've seen in, what, a minute? Okay. But yeah, now it's in the hands of Scuffed, and they're going to try and get some points back on the board. They are still tied up right now, 2-2. So coming out of the tubes, it's picked up here by Aki Allen. Gonna find Aki. I think that's how you say it. I don't know though. Picked up by Aki. Okay.
Oculalin.
Oculalin. Okay, I'll get it
Yeah.
eventually, I promise. But it's sent over, picked up by Jossie T. Jossie T gonna pass it one to the right side. Baguette's gonna go for a reset now. It's picked up here by Oculalin once again, going for a right pass and trying to go in is Baguette getting the goal.
Get your launchers.
Beautiful shot there by Baguette. And that is now up 2 points by Scuffed.
6.
As once again, nothing to lose has Joust.
1.
Gonna come straight out of tubes here. Shepard throwing it down into the hands of Making Off, throwing it forward, trying to get that pass over to Angry. Just unfortunate bounce. It's gonna be a back pass over to Oculalin, who tries to get that clear out. It's actually picked up by Baguette here. Gets that pass over to DJ Uncle Scott, who passes it over to Joshy. Joshy now looking for some more passes here. And gets that forward pass over to Baguette. Baguette going for that shot, and it is in! The slam dunk by Baguette.
Get your launchers.
Yeah, Baguette getting that slam dunk in. Some more points on the board for
9.
Scuffed. You know, it's 6-2 now. Nothing to lose is falling a little bit behind, but there's still plenty of game left to play, and they can easily come back. So coming out of the tubes now, it's picked up here by Shepard, passing that quickly to the right side, going all the way down further, getting a relay down, going for a left cross pass now, trying to hit the cut, but Jossie T is there for the intercept. Oh, it's picked back up by Angry Fight, going for the pass and Making Off, trying to hit the shot, but it's not in. Instead, it goes out. It's picked up by Not Blue now, who slaps it over. And it will be picked up by Scuffed, but not for long as Making Off steals it once again, passing to the nest, the shot coming in, the ding ring once again with the slap out over to DJ Uncle Scott.
DJ Uncle Scott now passing it over across to Joshy. Joshy going for that back pass once again, going to Oculalin, who passes it forward to DJ. DJ gets that pass forward to Baguette, and it looks like he is going to elect for the cross pass once again over to Joshy. Joshy's still looking for these passes and goes once again for the back pass here. But, oh, the stack is right there from Nothing to Lose, and they get that out into their bubble with the shot coming in. But another ding ring over there. It is going to still be picked up by them. Angry Fight getting that disc. Very pressured, though, Shepard is. And it looks like Scuffed is going to manage to get that out into Baguette's hands here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pass over now. Trying to hit more crosses. Going for a reset now. Jossie T going to reset that one even further to Allen. And Allen's going to pass that one forward. It's picked up here by Baguette. Baguette with the cross. Sorry.
DJ.
DJ.
You got it. You got it.
That's close enough.
Close
But,
enough.
yeah, more points for Scuffed.
Yeah, Scuff now up by 8 points. Nope, 6 points here. 8 points in total. Nothing to Lose has to pick up their game a little bit with only 5.5 minutes on the clock here. It is going to be picked up by Shepard, passing over to Making Off. Making Off going for that long pass into the shot attempt by, I can't even see who that is. But the save there was remarkable. Aki Allen picking his hands up, trying to get that disc out. The stack is there, and DJ manages to pass it over to Baguette. Baguette now getting that cross pass over to Joshy. Joshy passing straight back to Baguette here. Doing a little bit of back passing here. That's definitely something that Scuffed is strong in. Baguette getting that pass over to DJ, and DJ going for that back pass over to Allen.
I love the passes here all the way up the field. If they see an open pass, they will take it. And if that person becomes closed, they're going to go for a shot instead. But there it is. 2 more points for Baguette coming
They
in.
really love their top pockets there.
They really do love their top pockets. And I mean, hey, it's working for them.
Yeah, now up by 8 points is Scuffed here. And Nothing to Lose is falling behind a bit, getting a few dings there, not hitting their shots as well as they need to.
I mean, yeah, but you were yeah. DJ, another 3 coming in. But yeah, as you were saying, Nothing to Lose, just getting a bit unlucky with the bounces, getting a few dings. Yeah, I mean, maybe just take a bit more time on the shots and see where they can go. But it's picked up here once again by Nothing to Lose, passing that one to the left side. This one going for a left relay, but Baguette is there to put a stop to it right away, making off with the intercept, going all the way down. There is a goalie on the back line, so they're going to go for a pass instead, taking a weird bounce and flying to the low. It's now picked up here by Joshy, who goes for a reset to goal.
To the low, huh?
The low.
To the low.
Oh.
Yeah, Baguette goes for that long shot and it is in off the backboard. A half court there from him. Wow, that was beautiful.
11, 10,
Wow.
Nothing
What
to
a
Lose.
shot.
Stacks just could not beat that speed.
4, 3, 2,
I just want to point out, Baguette has 9 points right now.
That was
is-
actually, that was his first 3 there, but
Was it?
yeah. He'd gotten this, that was his 4th shot, I think, total.
Dang, you go, Baguette. You're on fire right now. But yeah, we see more passing coming up from Scuffed. Looks like Baguette's going to pass that one to the left side. And moving forward is DJ Uncle Scott. But going to go for a reset instead. And Allen's going to pass that one to the right side now. Baguette's going to move forward even further.
Yeah, Baguette just walking this forward, passes it over to Scott, who goes for the cut pass over to Baguette, and Baguette gets that in again.
Yeah, not looking too good for Nothing to Lose right now. There's still time to get some points on the board, but Scuffed is just absolutely dominating right now.
Yeah,
looks
Scuff
like-
up by 14 now. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Nothing to Lose is switching it up from their relays, but that stack for Scuffed is just right there, and they're ready for it, and they're gonna pass even more.
Yeah, going for that back pass over to Allen now. Allen just kind of waiting this out here, taking his time because they're up by so much. Time is something you can waste here. Going for that cut pass once again, Baguette. Wow,
More points.
more points.
11,
Yeah, they only need 2 more points here to Mercy.
5,
Scuffed here, up by 18 still.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It looks like it's picked up by Shepard, sent to the left side, making off. Maybe gonna go for that long shot. It's not in though. It's just to the left and high, but it's gonna be finished by Angry
Get to your
Fight,
launchers.
who does get 2 more points for nothing to lose there.
12.
Yeah, there we go. They are managing to pick up some speed there. That was actually a really nice play there. Hopefully they can kind of get their mindset back in place and get some points up for next round.
Back the other way.
Yeah, it must be a lot on them as Jossie T goes for another shot. But yeah, they definitely do need to get their mindset back, and it's good that they're not giving up. That point shows they have not given up yet, and they're gonna pick that one up, send it all the way down. It does get trapped in the middle for a little bit, but does make its way out. It's picked up here now by Not Blue, going for the long 3, and it's in. Nothing to lose with more points on the board.
Get to your launchers.
Yeah, here they are picking up speed once again.
12. 11.
They're getting into the groove here.
They're a round 2 team.
6.
What? They're
They're a
round two
round 2
team.
team.
Yeah,
3.
that is definitely common, really.
Begun.
Round 2 teams are fun to cast, but just gonna do some passes here before the end of the round.
Yeah, it looks like round 1 will go to Scuffed, but nothing to lose. Made a huge comeback in the last minute there. Getting, 5 points on the board? That's not bad. That's really good. But they're going to have to do a little bit more next round to really come back fully. But we'll see. There's still plenty of match to run. We got a round 2, maybe even a round 3. We'll see.
Yeah, who knows here with Baguette, or sorry, Nothing to Lose picking up some speed right at the end. Baguette has been getting some shots in though over on Scuffed. With 13 points now?
Yep.
He is just tearing through and is doing really well.
Yeah, that is for sure. Baguette definitely the main striker over on Scuffed. But nothing to lose over there. Not Blue. Long 3 and a 2. An Angry Fight with a 2. There are a lot of great points that we saw being scored in that match. But that is still only round 1.
Yeah, that was the comeback from Nothing to Lose really
Starting in
was great right at that end. They were
11.
definitely getting into their groove here.
7. 6.
Yeah, that is for sure. And I'm really excited for this round 2 because the outcome could be entirely different. But we'll see. It looks like the joust is won by Scuff now. Passing out to the right side. The stack is there. But wow, Nothing to Lose stack being very aggressive right now, trying to get it down. It's picked up by DJ Uncle Scott though. It does go low. Instead, picked up by Jossie T now going for a pass over to Baguette. Baguette going for another shot, but gets stunned out. And the disc does fly to the right side.
Does get picked up by Baguette here once again though, who gets that shot. They managed to pick that up really well. That was faster than I could tell.
8. 7. 6. 5.
Yeah, they really switched
You
it
okay
up there.
there?
Instead of
Yawning?
going for a top, yeah, I'm yawning. Instead of going for a top pocket, went for a bottom pocket instead. Did take a bounce, but they were trying to hit the bottom pocket. It does go down now, all the way down, for a matter of fact, into Scuff's zone. Looks like Scuff gonna go for a clear. Does fly high, and it's picked up here by Joshy for a moment, but it will end up being picked up by Scuffed, who clears that one all the way down.
And the stacks are there for a Scuffed, but the save from Blue. But here they go for another shot, and
Get to your launchers.
I couldn't tell who scored that. It looks like Angry Fight might have
10.
tapped that into goal himself.
7. 6. 5.
Oh,
4.
I
3.
don't even know.
2. 1.
Yeah, well, here we go with Nothing to Lose on Joust once again. Down by 4. Passing over to Shepard here. Shepard going for that pass forward over to Angry. Passes to Making Off. Making Off trying to get that pass over to Blue, but it's just bounces off of Shield there. Does manage to get his hands on it as they go for that cut, and it is in! Making off gets the first 2 points on the board for nothing to lose this round.
11,
Yeah, nothing to lose, getting 2 more points on the board, or first 2 points on the board for this round.
5,
But yeah, it's looking a little better this round. I gotta say, they're keeping up with Scuffed a lot better with their stacks, and you know, not letting them get us ahead. So we'll definitely see what happens here. But it looks like it's gonna be moved forward by Allen, pass to the right side, and it's gonna be Baguette passing that one to the left. But that stack for nothing to lose. It's pressuring really heavily right now as they do get stunned out on the back line. Now moving forward, Baguette gonna pass that one to Joshy. Joshy won't get it, but we'll pick it up. Whoop. Brain. Okay, go.
Brain, yeah. Angry Fight does manage to get that clear out though, and it is almost into goal there, but Baguette just grabs that and gets it back into nothing to lose's side here. DJ now trying to pass that over to Joshy. Joshy passing it back into Baguette's hands, and Baguette going for that shot there.
get to your
Now up by 4 once again here, but nothing to lose is definitely getting those stacks stunned out from Scuffed and is working really hard to get this more evenly matched.
Yeah, we'll see. Looks like it picked up and
See the 3,
wow.
be the 3.
Wow.
Get to your
What a shot from Baguette. Read the throw and just decided to put it in.
11,
Love it.
10,
That was yeah, beautiful shot from Baguette there.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes, a beautiful shot indeed. It's picked up by nothing to lose once again. Shepard this time leading the pack. I think he's led it every time, but I'm not sure. It's a pass to the left side now. It's picked up here by Angry Fight. Gonna pass that one to Making Off. Making Off gonna go for a shot. That's 2 more points for nothing to
Get
lose.
to your launchers.
Yeah, like I said, nothing to lose is still picking up speed here. They're definitely getting their offense a lot better.
6,
Yeah, here now Scuffed has Joust advantage. Still up by 5 here, but Allen gets that off Joust. Passes over to Baguette here. Baguette looking for those passes and does pass back to Allen here. Allen just waiting it out. Same as last match, just kind of trying to waste time since they are in the lead. Allen tried to get that pass forward, but the stacks are stunned everywhere, and it's just kind of floats around a bit. Baguette does manage to pick that up, though, going for that back pass once again to Allen, who passes it forward straight to Baguette. Baguette now looking for that cross pass over to Joshy. Joshy going for that shot, and it is in!
get to your launchers.
It is indeed. Oh my god, my talkie not working. Another 2 points for Scuffed. Going in the goal. But yeah, nothing to lose. Has possession once again. Coming out of the tubes. It's going to be picked up here by Shepard. Once again. Going for a left pass this time. Trying to hit it all the way down. Does not connect though, as it's picked up by that stack for Scuffed. They're going to pass that one left. And Baguette's going to move forward and go for a pass to the middle.
Yeah, they're going to back pass that once again over to Allen here. Allen passing over to Joshy. Joshy trying to get that forward pass up to DJ. DJ going for that shot, but he is stunned out a little bit. And is going to be slapped out by nothing to lose here. Trying to get that out, but Allen just gets his hands on it once again. Little bit of a long bounce here, but DJ is going to pick that up and pass it back again to Allen. Allen is very much their backliner here. He tries to get that pass forward, but hits it off of Geo, and it is in the hands of nothing to lose now. Angry Fight trying to get that pass over to Making Off, but Making Off does get stunned out. Sorry.
Oh, that shot was in too.
Orange clears
That's unfortunate, but a great save. Coming in from nothing to lose. Now going for their own long 3. Not going in though, as it does bounce slow. Picked up by Shepard now, passing high and Making Off. Gonna put it in for another 2 points.
Get to your launchers.
Making off those points here. They are only down now by
7,
5 points, I think. They've been closing that gap. What?
Yeah, they have indeed been closing that gap. It's picked up by Allen, sent to the left side. crossing it over to the right side and going for a reset back to Allen. Allen back to Baguette once again. Baguette passing it over to Joshy. And Joshy moving forward now. Having two of his teammates open, one cross and one forward. Looks like they do go for that forward and the pass once again. Baguette gonna move around, maybe going for the dunk, but does get stunned out.
Angry Fight gets that slap right out, and the stacks are there from everyone though. Baguette manages to get his hands on it, but it's stunned out, and everyone is just getting stunned in this pile here. Does manage to get out into the hands of Joshy though, who is immediately stunned out by Angry Fight, who clears that straight down. But the stacks are right there from Scuffed. And Joshy manages to get that right into middle again with DJ's hands. Tries to get that over to Baguette, but Angry is there. Baguette does manage to get his hands on it in the end, though. Passing over to Joshy. Joshy going for that pass?
Question mark. But yeah, it is picked up here by Shepard, trying to clear that one out, but it doesn't get very far as DJ Uncle Scott tries to go for a reset to a teammate that wasn't exactly in that position. But it's picked up here by Baguette once again. Oh my gosh, is that in? That's in! What a shot from Baguette!
Baguette is just... Wow, I don't even know what to say here. Another half court here from him.
Not just a half court mail. That is harder by a lot. But what a shot!
Teams entering the arena.
Yeah, wow. That brings them up by 8 now here. It is in their bubble right now, but they do have possession here. Baguette passing up over to Joshy. Joshy trying to get that out. It is into the hands of Baguette, who's waiting for his passes to get up and forward. Gonna pass maybe down over to Joshy. Yep. Joshy just walking it forward again, not particularly pressured, and so he goes for that long shot. Aiden's mouth is just wide open here. He doesn't know what to say. These shots have been insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Baguette has 23 points.
That's more than one.
That is, that's more than one. Oh my god, Baguette is just going crazy with his long shots here. Whoa.
That is...
Oh my god.
That is the game going to Scuffed. That is... There is no more time left.
Yeah, that's the game there.
And they get one more. And they get one more.
Wow, that was an amazing game there from Scuffed.
It's absolutely insane.
That was
wow.
Yeah.
Baguette has 26 points.
26, yeah. Uh-huh.
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 Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that will be the game. Nothing to lose versus Scuffed. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
What a game.
That was a beautiful game, yeah.
Do want to take this time to just say November 20th. All right.
November 20th.
November 20th. If you thought this was crazy, November 20th. Okay. Grand Finals is on November 20th. You do not want to miss it. Seriously. Either be there or be square, basically.
Definitely. It's going to be a full day of games, and it's going to be a ton of fun with some giveaways over
from VR Master League.
From VR Master League. And it's going to be quite the day. Yeah, like Aiden was saying, if you think that today has been crazy so far, just wait until Grand Finals on November 20th.
Yeah, so a lot of HyperX gear is going to be given away on VRML or VR Master League on on November 20th for grand finals. So you really want to make sure to watch it to have a chance to win some HyperX gear. HyperX, really good quality stuff. I have their headphones and I use it daily. Really quality product. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. And I've been Aiden VR. That's been Arwin VR. And off on the cams. We will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for coming. Goodbye.
Yeah.
More games to
thank
come.
you. There are more games. Yeah.
We're just
Aiden
switching
and
out.
I are not going to be here, but there are going to be some more casters here to give you some more amazing games.
Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're settled in wherever you are. We are in full swing now. Playoffs time. We're going to crown a winner today in the EU region. We got NA action coming up later. OCE popped off last night. It is all going on.
Doc,
Aiden.
we're crowning the winner next weekend.
EU is crowning next weekend?
Is EU doing 2 weekends?
I
Or
thought
is it
EU
just
was
NA?
all day today.
Oh,
I
my
could
bad
be
then.
wrong. But in any case, right now, we got Fireballs and Blast. 1 versus 5 matchup. Both of these teams won their first round. So, cruising. Fireballs, with a little bit of an upset, maybe. Went to 3 rounds. Blast cruised on to 2-0. No problem against Koi. So, this should be a good matchup. Aiden, how you
Yes.
feeling, my friend?
I'm feeling so good. I love Echo Arena, and I love Blast and Fireballs. I've casted them both so many times this season, and they're some of the best teams in EU by far.
I have not been following EU as much this year, but I do know Blast and Fireballs well. Of course, the players on both teams have been around for a long time and are bringing the heat today. We got everyone in the arena. We got Offbeat on the cams. We got Pinch Nerves helping us out on the mod side. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, I see Dan Mack in the chat. We got OXOX Selecton. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good time in the chat.
Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to this game. It should be one to watch. I believe this is round 3, or is it round 2? Second round in the bracket. Okay. Winners bracket, by the way. But yeah, 2 great teams. I'm seriously looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Just going to drop the bracket in the chat so everyone can check it out, see where we are. Remember, this is a double elimination tournament. So both these teams, having won their first round, are cruising, they're feeling good. One team will win and continue on. Another team will pop down to the bottom bracket, the losers bracket. They'll have 1L, and they'll be fighting for their tournament lives the rest of the tournament. So every game is big. Every round is big. Single elimination, double elimination, doesn't matter. It's all come down to this. I did hear one team ready up. So, Aiden, I think we're going to be getting off pretty quickly. And one of the things I'm looking at in this matchup is how do the stacks go? Blast has some of the fastest stacks, some of the most precise stacks anywhere in Echo. EU, NA, OCE, doesn't matter. Beaver and Dark get it done. And I don't know about you, I love watching speed. One of the things that draws me to this game is just how fast the game moves, especially when you have 2 players working in harmony to move quickly. So for those that may be new to Echo Arena and the movement, Oculusator in chat saying just EU. Yeah. I mean, Oc, we'll be catching you later, my friend. I know you're a big speed fan as well. But yeah, 2 players can throw off of each other and increase their speed. And it's difficult to do in a straight line, but it's especially difficult to do moving. One of the things I love is not just like how fast can you get to the joust, but especially if you're on a defensive joust or putting pressure on the offense when you're on defense. How do you react to passes? How do you relocate in geo and stay together? It's a really fun part of the game for me. So that's kind of one of the things I'm definitely looking at.
Starting in
Yeah. I'm also a big speed fan. We love watching the speed of the game. That's where my casting comes at its peak. But we do get some ready ups now, and we are about to get started. Blast vs. Fireball. Doc, take us in.
All right, well, the teams are out of the tubes, and holy cow, fireballs came out. Blast looks like basically gave up on the offensive joust. That is a meta, and look at that. The meta worked. Beaver and Dark already doing a little bit of some dribbling action. They did stay together for a moment, but they do get broken up. Now they break up, and wow, that's an open goal. That disc is going in. Oh my! Just barely off the ding ring. Lone Gecko got to pick it up plenty of time. Has to relocate. Oh my! With the assist by Dark, picks it up, puts it in for 2. GB not quite able to relocate into goal in time. So 2 points on the board for Blast.
Yeah, 2 points on the board now for Blast. Getting the first 2 of this game, of this round. Whatever. But coming out of the tubes now, it's picked up by Fireballs. GB. Gonna pass that one to the right side. Does take a weird bounce off the Geo. It will be picked up by Beaver, going for the long 3, and it's in the goal. 3 points going to Blast.
Wow. So Blast has started this game throwing fireballs. Fireballs has started this game a little bit more slowly than maybe they would have liked, but plenty of time, plenty of time. So let's just all, let's see how they do. On their offensive joust, they have baited the offensive stack. They haven't broken them up. It looks like they broke themselves up, went to a man-to-man. GB and Hyper going in. Oh, elect to move it a little bit more slowly, see if it works out. Oh my, VR Zaida getting punked. Lone Gecko sending it out. Boop right behind. They're going to do a dribble. Sending it through. It's in the popcorn area, and it looks like they're probably going to have to reset and relocate their offense here.
Yeah, as they do get the reset back, they're going to push right back forward as it's a pass to Dark. Dark going to go for a cross. Beaver not there, though. It will be picked up by Beaver, but a little later. It's pass over now to Boop. Boop is going to move forward now. Just going to hang out for a second, wait for the pressure to come as all his teammates are covered.
Yeah, nice work there. Very calm by Boop. Now in space. Oh, wow. What a move by Boop. Jumps to the left, pulls the defender away from their teammate, uses the stop stick, the break, and wow, just faked him out in space, gave it to the guy on the pole, and wow, what a finish. So 7-0 lead for Blast.
Yeah, Blast 7-0 lead right now. It is in the hands of Fireballs. It's a pass to VR Zaida? I don't know. It's a pass, though. And Beaver picks it up. Picked up by Gracious, who gets the pocket pick and just puts it in for a 2.
Yeah, nice work there by Gracchus in the backfield. Little bit casual there by Blast. Maybe were kind of feeling their offensive mojo and just weren't looking at, that was a very dangerous place to lose the disc. So 2 points on the board, and let's see what they do. VR Zaida and Gracchus holding out in the mid. Hyper cutting off the lane on the left side. It looks like it's going to be Dark passing it over. So beautiful passing right now by Blast. Lone Gecko moving up. It's a 1v2. Oh, with the duck and the one-on-one and the 7 meter per second strike. Into the left side, having a little fun there.
He's just tossed it in. That's all you gotta do. Just toss it in. Yeah, Blast 9-2 now. They're up by quite a few points, 7 to be exact. But it's not done for Fireballs yet. Not even close. We're not even halfway through this round yet. But it's pass to Hyper. Hyper's gonna move forward, go for a pass over, and VR Zaida is just gonna clear that one all the way down. It's now picked up by GB, who moves it forward, trying to find a pass to Hyper. Hyper maybe going to go for a shot there. Looks like does just take it in and goes for a 2. There it is, 4-9 now.
Okay, so Fireball's definitely showing that they can score when they get the disc in an offensive position there. They had a little bit of trouble in the first part of the game, gave up 5 quick points to Blast on the defensive joust. So, but they've settled in here, and it's been a 4-4 game since. So let's see if Fireballs can continue. Hyper adding pressure to Beaver. Beaver on the ceiling, their floor inverted. Tries to clear it through. It's going to take a bounce off that Valley Geo. And it's going to go, oh, wow, picked up. It looks like a 2-on-1. Stacks are broken up. They are slowly coming in. Oh,
what a
disrespect. Oh, no, GB. Oh
Get to
no,
your
maybe
lockers.
didn't see Beaver. Got
12,
stolen.
11,
And
10,
Beaver doing what
9,
Gracchus did on the
8,
other side.
7,
2 quick points.
6, 5,
Yeah, 2
4,
quick points on the
3,
board.
2,
Maybe gonna get some more. We'll see. Still 4 minutes, 55 seconds left in the round. Really quick stack there coming down from Blast. Looks like it a left cross pass now. Hyper gonna clear that one all the way down. Maybe
Wow.
even go for the shot. It's
Intercepted.
just to the left though, and it's picked up here by Beaver, who passes that one out. Doesn't go all the way out. It's picked up by Fireballs once again, passing that one down. There is a goalie though, and the goalie will pick that one up. Looking for a pass. Does find the pass.
Yeah, finds the pass, baits the defenders, does break up the back sack. VR Zaida, though, going right behind Lone Gecko, almost got up to them and forced a pass. That pass no good, so VR Zaida and Hyper, they are together, although they do break up. It looks like maybe it'll be picked up, yes, by Beaver. Going to reset. A little bit dangerous there, but Blast just showing a lot of poise right now. Very confident in their ability to pass, even in their own backcourt. That's an open goal. Can they get to it? Yes, that was going in off the backboard. Great save by BE and Gracchus. GB and Gracchus.
Yeah, what an amazing save it was. But now it does fly to the right side, picked up by Dark. Dark gonna go for a reset to Lone Gecko. Lone Gecko now moving forward, trying to find some more passes. Not pressured at the moment, so might just take it for himself. Goes for a backboard pass, and the backboard dunk coming in from Beaver.
To your launchers.
Yeah, nice work there. I mean, Blast really just
12,
they're moving slowly and not in the bad way. They're just they're showing so much confidence, especially when they get into the offensive bubble. Their passes are not hurried. They're just casually making it easy to make an accurate pass, to make an easy catch on the disc, and put an easy goal in. So their defense is leading to the offense. And meanwhile, on the other side, the offensive joust for Fireballs not really working. They're getting really pressured by the defensive stacks of Blast. And, well, you can see there from the turnovers, they're having to fight for it right now. It's a little bit loose, but their offensive opportunity has been broken, at least for the moment, although now they're resetting.
Yeah, they are resetting, and that is why Blast is such a force to reckon with, especially in EU, is their passing. Because they will take their time. They don't
Yeah.
need to rush it at all, and they know that. But yeah, we do get a long 3 coming in from Boop, and it's in the goal!
big throw.
Wow.
Get to your launchers.
Wow. Yeah, Boop.
12,
Showing off the skills. Boop, been around a long time.
6,
A very long time. And showing why they're just hanging out, saw the open opportunity, and blitzed it. Very interesting. So goal is wide open. There is no one back. They are just recognizing that their stack, Beaver and Dark, can get back quicker than the Fireballs can strike. So just a very aggressive 4 people, 2 people in a stack, and then 2 people playing man-to-man, it looks like, is their main defense on the defensive joust. Beaver there with a strike from above. This round gonna go to Blast, it looks like, but Fireballs, maybe just get back to the momentum. And we talk about momentum a lot, but you can't talk about it enough, not just round to round, but game to game. This is a big time tournament. Obviously, this is the end of season tournament, and oh no. Oh, wow, okay. I thought the quarterback missed the disc there, but wow.
Oh my gosh.
Just not missing right now. Just
No,
not
they're
missing.
not. Yeah, more points for Blast. There we go. 22-4 now. I don't want to say it, Doc, but they're getting awfully close to that M word.
Yeah, looks like Ant Butt in the chat calling it out. So, I mean, that's a little goal, I've been on the wrong end of mercies, and there is a moment where you're kind of thinking, oh, hey, look, let's just not get mercied. That's our goal right now, and they could do it right there. Gracchus gonna shut it down. Not enough time to get 4 points, I do not think. So this round will not be an M word. And yeah, let's see what Fireballs can do. I mean, Aiden, you called it at the beginning. The Blast is kind of a little bit of a cut above in terms of their predicted percentage to possibly win this tournament. They are the kind of big time leaders of the EU right now, and showing why.
Wow. Yeah, they're just one of those teams that you really don't want to mess with. they're just phenomenal. They work together so well, and they really know how to how to score. And Fireball's get another 3. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So in the last minute of the round, Fireball scores more points than they did in the entirety of the rest of the 9 minutes of the round. So if that ain't momentum, I don't know what is.
I don't know. I'm just a caster, Doc. All right. I'm just kidding. I'm a player too. But yes, that does feel good. Getting some last few points in the round when you've just been stopped like this. It really does help your momentum, and it does help you get your mental up for the game.
For sure. So just checking out the stats, everyone for Blast pouring in some points. Beaver just doing absolute work, although I think that's just more kind of a luck of the draw because the way I saw Blast, like a lot of their points are being scored right now off turnovers, off defensive jousts, off getting a steal and then getting an open shot. So it really could be anyone. It's Beaver and Dark are doing a lot of the work in terms of adding that pressure, and so that gives them more opportunities. So yeah, nice work there by the entirety of the Blast team. Everyone getting an assist as well, except for Beaver. On the Fireball side, Gracchus and Hyper doing the most work, and yeah, can't say enough. They did win the offensive joust, or the neutral joust on that first round, and they did pour in 5 quick points at the end of that round. So let's see if Fireballs can come back and get a little bit of, maybe get the first score and put Blast on their heels. Blast! Blasting out of the tunnels on that one, and they've already got a 4-on-1. Oh my goodness!
Get to your
Ooh.
launchers.
Got very low there, Dark. Or Doc.
10,
Dark
You
is
gotta
the
check-
person that scored.
You gotta change it up, you know. You gotta bring the vocal diversity, you know.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can't all be one note, man. You know, you gotta slow your rhythm, you gotta slow your pace, you gotta bring it down soft and be like, oh my God, what is going on here? You know, you gotta show the instrument off to the people.
And that is why they call you Doc Education. But yeah. More passes from Blast. Boop gonna wait for it. Being very patient here, but Fireball Stack is really just pressuring right now.
Oh my.
Trying to get it. Oh my God, a long 3 coming in. Just up high though. It's picked up by Dark. Going for a cross pass, and the shot coming in from Beaver. Once again,
Get to
putting
your
it in.
launchers.
Having a little bit of fun monkeying around on the ring, Beaver.
10,
And 4 very quick points for Blast. So Fireballs immediately back on their heels. They did respond after giving up 4 quick points in round 1 with 4 points of their own. So GB with the disc, dodging. Maybe gonna try and bait that stack, pass it off. Oh my! Didn't get the pass off though. Beaver gonna have a wide open goal, not gonna miss that one. And it's a 3. So GB with a little bit of a gamble there, not a bad move, you know. Generally a good attempt to, you know, bait the stack toward you, try and get the pass off, and then try and stun the stack. And then if you can continue to stun the stack, then you're taking out 2 of their people for only 1 of theirs. Oh my! Oh, dodging it right there was Fireballs, but picking it up immediately. Lone Gecko gonna go 1-on-2. Oh, GB!
What a save.
Big time save. I mean, tournament, or I don't know, tournament on the line right now, but definitely match points on the line. That's going to be an open shot. Oh, VR Zaida had a little bit more time. Maybe a little bit more comms could have helped. Aiden, right now, Fireballs need some points.
Yeah, they really do. And it looks like they are going to get some, as they do right there. 2 points on the board for Fireballs as their first goal of this round. But there is still plenty of match to run. Still 7 minutes left.
7,
Tons of time, and they really dodged one there. I mean, I know Blast is firmly in hand, but they definitely gave up some points. At least a 2, if not a 3 opportunity. And You know, at the master tier level, I mean, you can't give too many of those away without maybe giving up, and even giving up a round. I mean, this is a long tournament. Energy matters. Your ability to focus matters. So Blast do not want this to go to a round 3, and well, they're firmly in control right now. Beaver hanging out, waiting, allowing the spacing to show up. They're gonna do a 2-man, 1-on-1. Oh my. Just too much. Oh, but getting stunned out just in time and turned around.
Yeah, it's cleared out now by Fireballs. Does go all the way down. Looks like Blast Stack is going to get there first. Pressured heavily by Fireball Stack, though. It does get up, and they both have 2 stacks running down the field. Looks like it will be picked up by Gracchus. Going to go ahead and pass that one over to the middle. Might have been an attempted clear. I'm not too sure, but Beaver going to go for another long 3. It's almost in, just off the ding ring, though. It does go backwards now, and it's picked up by Beaver once again. There is a goalie now, so no more three opportunities for him. But he is going to look for a pass up high, and that shot is going to come as well from Dark, in for another 2 points.
Get to your launchers.
Yeah, I mean, Fireball's dodging some bullets. Looks like we will get a timeout here. Good time for it. But yeah, Blast just looks firmly in control. They look like they're just really having fun out there. Fireballs, they've had some miscues, and it's cost them.
Sorry, I just completely spaced out.
I think Fireball's spaced out at least on one of those those offensive jousts, and it ended up costing them a couple of points. So maybe just a point to reset the mental, recollect, reconnect, and decide, you know, what are they gonna do? I mean, Aiden, I don't know what you're seeing, but from my perspective, the real thing is the offensive joust.
Yeah.
Blast right now on their defensive side is sending all 4 players toward the at least to the mid area. So what I'm seeing is they have a Stack, Dark, and Beaver, and they are by and large going at the QB, but mostly going kind of past the QB, either toward the shoulder or toward the back wall area, and then redirecting to come up from behind and get the QB from behind. Meanwhile, the other 2 players are going kind of randomly toward either one of the tunnels or toward the mid. So there, if you think of like 3 kind of holes there, left tunnel, right tunnel, and the mid, they're plugging 2 of those holes kind of randomly. So that's causing a little bit of struggle for Fireballs. Now, if I'm Fireballs, I'm kind of thinking about a clear and boost strategy. Maybe, you know, I think GB had a good approach to try and bait that defensive stack and get the stun out. It didn't end up working, but maybe if they could try and dump the disc down low through one of the areas that the defender isn't, and then have a stack chase it while they break out the other stack, could be a way of getting Blast a little bit to be a little bit less aggressive on their defensive joust.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8,
You said so much. I was trying so hard to listen, but it's just like I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Teams entering the arena.
Sometimes I don't even understand what I'm saying, so you know, no worries there. And just as I was giving that elite strategy, Fireballs changed it up. They sent a 1-2-1 out, so 1 person at the goalie, at the QB, 2 to mid, and 1 to the back. Yeah, if Fireballs was listening to the cast and they changed up their routine, I apologize, because wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, well, it does seem Blast was ready for it, and they've shifted around as they do, and they're just once again moving it forward and trying to get it downfield. Looks like they will go for a reset instead, so doing just the opposite, but they do send it all the way down now. There's an open goal. Looks like gonna go for a pass and be safe. Not gonna go for the submarine shot, but that pass does not connect as Zahida tries Zaida. I think I'm saying it wrong, but it's picked up here by by fireballs and sent in for a 3.
Okay.
I can't talk right now.
That's all right. Fireballs picking it up and putting it down. I mean, got a little unlucky with that attempted clear. Maybe could have reset toward the mid, but they eventually do get it back. Shot no good, but the backside comes in. So kind of a rare offensive joust for Blast. They send, it was kind of a typical split with the middle player going toward the ceiling. And it works out very well, having no trouble on their offensive joust. They are moving forward. 3 players kind of toward the upper part of the arena. 1 player down low. That's Lone Gecko. Lonely, hanging out down there. No one guarding them. And maybe could come up to boot to be a little bit better of an angle, but they're going to make the long pass. Lone Gecko now coming in. Oh my, the shield cutter. Boop. Wow, the back man. Lone Gecko just hung out. And wow, once they got the disc there, it was all over.
Yeah, it sure was. And yeah, Fireballs with dispossession once again. They're going to come out of the tubes. I'm assuming it's going to be grabbed here. Ooh, by a stack this time. They are changing it up a little bit as it's picked up by Hyper. Oh my god, going to go for the long 3. Really risky, and it did not pay off because that stack was there. Boop grabbed it, and another long shot coming in just off the scoreboard this time. It's now a shot coming in from Boop, and Boop does not miss.
Yeah, and every time Fireballs gets a little bit of momentum, gets a big time score, Blast just comes back and answers with force. So 9-point lead now, and it's getting a little bit towards Twilight. GB and Gracchus getting punked, so the 1-2-1 is working, although all 4 players for Blast are currently out, although Dark is just doing absolute damage. Broke up Gracchus and BE. They do go now. Oh my! VR Zaida answering. So not out of it yet, Aiden. Let's see if Fireballs can get a little bit of activity on their defensive joust. If they can get a quick 3 here, they're right back in this game.
Yeah, they do have a chance here. Whether or not they capitalize on it, we'll see. But it is picked up here by Boop. Looks like a stack for Fireballs is going to pressure, but also being covered. Beaver going to go for a reset now. Boop is going to have it being pressured by that stack once again. Does go all the way down now. It looks like it will be a pass from Lone Gecko over to Beaver. Beaver's going to move it forward now. Trying to find some more passes. Does find one. Boop back to Beaver. Beaver going low. Lone Gecko back up to Boop. Boop to Dark. And Dark to Beaver. Beaver putting it in for another 2 points.
Wow. Just beautiful. I mean, Blast is just, they're kind of, they're just showing off right now. I mean, they have it on a string. It's very clear that their team chemistry is amazing. Their spacing is incredible. Their comms are incredible. They always know where to get a pass off. And on the defensive end, their stacks are just too fast. I mean, Dark and Beaver are just absolutely everywhere. And you know, I mean, look at that. They get the clear, they get the boost. Dark going in, has Lone Gecko cutting. Dark maybe held on to it a little bit too long. VR Zaida does get the stun off for the moment, but can't quite get the clear, and it's immediately back into an attack for Blast. Lone Gecko gonna go in. Oh my! 4 players hanging on, and they do clear it out now.
Yeah, it does get cleared up by Fireballs all the way into Blast Zone now. Looks like Fireballs will get their first, going for a 3, just off the ding ring though. VR Zaida gonna pick that one up and put it in for a 2 though. Just, yeah.
12, 11, 10, 9,
Yeah.
8,
Yeah.
7, 6, 5, 4.
So now Fireball's gonna have possession, or not Fireballs, Blast's gonna have possession. Coming out of the tubes, it's picked up here by Boop, and Boop's gonna clear that one this time. But that stack for Fireballs is just already there, and that is round 2 and the game going over to Blast.
Very good game by both teams. Fireballs never gave up. They gave Blast a run for their money. There were moments in both rounds where you thought maybe with a little bit of luck they could, push on. But in the end, Blast just responded too well, too often, too fast, too furious, as they say.
Yeah. Seriously though, Blast is just—they're so quick. They really are.
Yeah, a lot of
And
fun.
yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Let me drop the bracket again here. So you can check it out. Blast gonna move on. They have now won 2. So they are already in the semifinals. So nice work to Blast. Meanwhile, Fireball's gonna go down to the lower bracket. They'll play the winner of Nothing to Lose and Fire Entrance. And again, Fireball's having lost 1, they are now on the brink. So one more loss and they are out. Blast still undefeated. So they could still lose 1 and continue on. Meanwhile, Scuffed and Team Gravity, I do believe, are playing. Going to check in on the VR Master League channel. Looks like Astronomic is playing against Koi. So it looks like we're going to have Scuffed and Gravity here next. So 2 teams that also are undefeated and also kind of, I mean, especially Team Gravity, very well storied and very well known team, although, of course, they have had some roster changes in recent memory. So with that, you should definitely check out VR Master League. Looks like Astronomic is going to cruise after winning round 1. Koi took round 2, so it did go to round 3. Closing out now with 3 minutes left, Astronomic up by 13 points. So that is the bottom bracket. Looks like Koi might be out, and then Astronomic will push on, and they will face the loser of Scuffed versus Gravity. The winner of Scuffed versus Gravity, of course, going on to play Blast. So, Aiden, how hype are you, my friend?
I love Echo Arena. I'm very hype.
All righty. Well, we got Ocul Allen. Ocul Allen. Ocul Allen. Ocul Allen. Ocul Allen. I'm gonna practice that. I'm gonna practice that before the next round. Yeah, Oculusator. Right. Oh, Oculusator. Oh, right. Right. Thank you, Offbeat. No, that was very helpful. All right. Well, we got the next match coming up for you in about 13 minutes. We're gonna take a little break, reset. I'm gonna get some more tea, keep the voice warm. And I think we're gonna do a switch out. I think Aiden VR is gonna take a break for the moment. I think we're gonna get Pinch Nerve in here, Offbeat. Gonna stay on the cams. Aiden, been lovely chatting with you, hanging out, and yeah, looking forward to some more action later. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back with Scuffed versus Team Gravity.
That's kind of scuffed, honestly.
Don't go anywhere. And welcome back, everyone. It just keeps getting better and better, heating up. The tension is ratcheting. We got round 2 action, Scuffed versus Team Gravity. I am Doc Education. With me, the man dripped out. Pinch Nerve in the tux with the tails. He's even got white gloves, y'all, and we got off beat on the cams. Pinch Nerve been doing a lot of work helping out the teams ready up on the mod side, and now in front of the camera. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, and I am super hyped up for this game.
Pinch Nerve, one of the most excited people I've ever worked with in the casting booth, bringing the energy. Gotta love it, and I hope everyone is bringing the energy as well. Game's going to be starting in just a little bit, but Pinch Nerve, we got not only this game, we got not only this tournament, there is a lot going on, a lot to talk about. We got finals, of course, coming up next weekend, grand finals, that is. We got giveaways. We got Ultimex. Pinch Nerve.
Well, I'll tell you what we're watching tonight is just a preview. Next weekend will be the grand finals, and November 20th is a day you are absolutely not going to want to miss. The VRML Season 6 grand finals, not just for Europe, but for North America and Oceania as well. This is going to be the biggest show in VRML history, so absolutely be sure to tune in, and wow, it is going to be amazing. It'll be on Twitch. VR Master League, November 20th is the day.
It's gonna be awesome. I love, every finals brings drama. Every finals brings a little bit of new flavor, and I mean, after the first kind of 4 seasons, especially, it was just Gravity and Ignite / Joker, and Leviathan, and now we got some changes. We got some changes on the squad in the EU region. It was, of course, Vertigo taking the championship last year after last season, after 4 straight wins by Team Gravity. So Gravity looking to come back at it, and they got the roster to do it. On the other side, we got Scuffed, and Scuffed is the number 2 ranked team. A lot of storied players in their own rights, and a team that a lot of people think Pinch Nerve has a chance to take down Blast and take the whole thing.
They most certainly do, and it sounds like we have a timeout already. I'm not sure. It looks like it's Team Gravity who took a timeout just as the clock was starting. Not sure. Oh, it looks like they've lost a player. They're down to 3 here, so well, we'll have to take that timeout, and they get their player in there. And absolutely, you know what? We have number 2 Scuffed. And you say, okay, well, they're playing number 6 Gravity. But Team Gravity pulled an amazing upset against Fire Entrance. And this is not a no-name team. This is a team that everyone in Europe knows about. They have won the league many times in the past. The question is, are they going to win it again?
That's right. And just dropping the bracket link in the chat in case you want to follow the action. But yeah, Team Gravity took an upset against looks like number 3 ranked Fire Entrance, and took it very convincingly in 2 rounds, 15-11 first round, and then a 16-8 drubbing in round 2. So kind of easy win, cruising. And again, this is a double elimination, so both these teams, having won their first round, are still kind of in the fight in the top bracket. Loser of this game will go down and play Astronomic. They'll be on the fence, but right now, yeah, it's anyone's game. Looks like BK does reconnect for Team Gravity, and we should see a quick ready up pretty soon here.
Absolutely. But in the meantime, I want to tell you about a different game, Ultimex. It is a new game, and we're in the preseason with VRML, so you are not going to want to miss that. That is a really cool game. The preseason started November 1st, and it's going to run through mid-January. but we have the neutral joust, and here they come. It is scuffed with the disc, but no, it's stolen away by Viatrex. Viatrex is going to pass it up. It is picked up by BK. BK looks like we're going to try to reset that back and sends it out through the right tunnel. And out it goes, and here come those famous European stacks. It is Baguette with the disc. Baguette dancing around that floor looking for the option, sends it across to Joshi. Joshi's going to also bounce around, reset it back to Aguilalin. I hope I got that right. Over to Baguette. Baguette sends it against the wall. No one there to catch it except for Tom and Team Gravity, who passes it up, but it's not caught. It's bouncing free in the bubble. It is going to be Dialwick who has it, and it's picked up by Josh. Josh is going to send that out over to GJ, Uncle Scott, over to Baguette, taking their time out through the right tunnel.
Okay, stacks are flying in this game on both sides. Baguette picking it up and gonna move it back. Passes to Aquilalin. Aquilalin right back to Joshi T. From the shoulder, shrugging off all the defense and putting Scuffed on the board. So Gravity had some opportunities on the offensive side to start the game, but it is Scuffed picking up the first two.
That is right. By two, but we're going to have a Team Gravity offensive joust. It is Viatrex with the disc dancing around, avoiding that stack, sends it across to Nilewick, but it's knocked free, and it is Baguette with the disc, send it back into the orange bubble, and it's going to be a race. It's going to be picked up by Baguette once again, just outside that bubble, looking for some options, resets it back to Aquilalin. Aquilalin's going to pass it up and across to Baguette, into the bubble, in the goal, 4 points. They are in the lead.
Yeah, nice work by Scuffed there. 2 times in a row, they have reset toward the bow tie area and immediately dropped it back into the bubble and got an easy score. So definitely, for those kind of looking to pick up some of the magic of these teams who are finalists, that reset is a really good thing to have in your arsenal. Oftentimes, if you pass it back, you might get the disc immediately back and your defender might have gone somewhere else. You might find yourself completely open. So, look at that. Baguette with the open goal opportunity. Can they deliver the mail? Absolutely. Wow. International postal service.
11.
Who said European mail is slow? Look at that. Wow, 17 meters per second mail slot, taking their lead to 7. Once again, we're going to have a Team Gravity offensive joust. It is BK with the disc, sending it out to that right tunnel. It's not caught. It's free floating, but Nilewick is able to grab it, sends it the rest of the way through to Tom. Tom's going to look behind and pass it over to BK. BK sends it right back over to Tom. Tom's going to wait for their team to get in front of them. It's going to be passed over to Nilewick. Nilewick, loses the disc to DJ. Uncle Scott sends it right out through that right tunnel, and it's floating free. It's going to be grabbed by Joshi. Joshi in that trench area, waiting for that team, doing a little juking, avoiding the stun out there. It's going to be passed up to Baguette. Baguette on the backboard, 3 points. Their lead is now 10.
Wow. And getting a little bit of love from the chat. It is Nillywick. So doing a good job there, Nillywick, on Team Gravity. And Baguette though. I mean, just sending it down, Scuffed. 10-point lead, only 4 minutes in. So maybe a little bit too early to use the M word, but definitely some heat being put on. Viatrex can't quite get the disc pass through mid. DJ Uncle Scott getting punked by Tom. Tom sending it over to Nillywick. They've got a 2-on-1 right now, but defenders are coming back, and they will have to send it backwards. It's going to be Viatrex in the area, but getting punked out. Baguette just winning the one-on-ones right now. That's got a chance. No, off the shield. Picked up by Aquilalin. Open goal. Scooping up the 3.
Get to your launchers.
Wow, and already they're up by 13. We're still early in this game. We're not even halfway through, and we're going to have another Team Gravity offensive joust. So far, this game has all been about Scuffed and scoring goals. But here we go. Out of the tubes they come. It is grabbed by Viatrex, sent over to the right in that right tunnel. It is grabbed by Tom. Tom's going to juke around, send it the rest of the way through the tunnel, and it is Viatrex Viatrex looking for some options, stuck in that trap area, resets it back to Tom. Tom sends it all the way across to Nillywick. I'll have to get that one down, Pat. Over to Tom. Tom in that back area, taking a look at some options, slowing it down perhaps. Over to Nillywick. Nillywick in that ghost area, into the bubble, looking for the shot. 2 points, and Team Gravity is on the board.
Yeah, nice work there by Team Gravity. Some beautiful passing. I think everyone touched it, or at least 3 players touched it. And just a lot of back and forth, side to side, including some back passes there, and it ultimately got the open goal opportunity. So let's see what they do on their defensive joust. It looks like they send 2 at the goalie, and they have 2 on the backside. So goal is wide open right now, although the backstack does get back. Goal is still wide open. Oh, no. Oh, my. Just barely off the ding ring there. Baguette got to pick it up, but immediately getting punked by BK, and it's scuffed on the offensive attack again.
Oh, but look at those stacks, and they do get the disc, get a little stun out, but Uncle Scott is able to grab the disc. It is sent through into the orange zone, but once again, oh my God, the stacks, the shot, 3 points. They're now up by 14.
Wow. Oculusator looking really good right now. I think that was how we were told, right? That offbeat. Is that right? Oculusator?
Oculator? Oculalin?
Anyway, on their offensive joust is Team Gravity. Nillywick going up. It looks like it's going to be Oculalin picking it up and sending it through. Disc in the hands of Baguette. It's a 3. Oh, that's a cloud shot. No, that was going to be good. Tom picking it up just in time.
It's going to be through that right tunnel. It's going to, oh, it's sent right back. And where are the stacks? There are the stacks, but they missed the disc, overshooting it. It is BK with the disc, looking for some options there on that floor area. Passes it over to Tom. Tom is also looking for some options, sends it right back to BK. And where are their teammates? There they are. It is Viatrix sending it into the blue zone, but it's picked off by Oculalin, who sends it back into the orange bubble. And oh, it is not in. It's coming right back out. But Viatrix is there. Oh, but no. It is DJ who sends it across to Baguette. Baguette's going to reset it back over to Oculalin. Oculallen's going to slow it down and pass it over to DJ all the way up to the shield area. Oh, but it's picked off by Nillywick and sent all the way out. No, not all the way out, but that's okay. The stacks are there, and the stacks are able to pick it right back off. Baguette through that right tunnel. It's BK. No, BK is not able to retain it.
Oh, that could go in.
Floating disc, and oh, it did not make the bubble. It's Baguette with the disc. Gets stunned out. Who gets it? It is Viatrix sending it back. Here's the stacks. Oh my God, the speed of those stacks is amazing. It's going to be sent back out. It's in that upper trap area. It's going to be sent through the mid. And once again, we have a disc floating around, and the stacks are chasing it. It's Joshy with the disc, sends it over to that backboard, but it doesn't go in, sent right back out. And once again, we have a floating disc.
Okay, so after a chaotic back and forth, it looks like it's going to be scuffed. Back in control. Classic back pass. Classic Baguette. Classic stun by Nillywick. And classic pickup by DJ Uncle Scott. Setting the tunes down and putting 2 more on the board. 16-point lead with a minute and a half left.
And we are once again going to see another Team Gravity offensive joust. At, wow, 16 points to go with 1 minute, 20 seconds. I'm not sure if they can do it, but it's Viatrix going to try anyway. Dodging that stun, it's Nillywick. Nillywick sends it all the way across. It's going to be caught by BK. BK has options, but also a stack right there on their tail. It's reset to Viatrix. Viatrix over to Tom. Tom's approaching that bubble, but gets stunned out. It's grabbed by Oculalin and cleared out through that right tunnel. And once again, oh my God, the stacks are amazing. It's Nillywick. Nillywick over to Tom. Tom's going to send it out of the bubble over to Viatrix. Viatrix over to, I'm not sure who that was, BK, I believe. But Scuffed is able to grab the disc, sends it in. 3 points. What an exclamation point for this round. They are now up by 19.
Jeez. And I'm kind of struggling to see what that disc bounced off. Maybe it was the top of the shield. Didn't quite catch that. Goes down as a long bounce shot at 17 meters a second. So mail being delivered on a Saturday in the EU region right now. 13 seconds to go. Only question is, will it be a mercy? DJ Uncle Scott has the opportunity. Oh my! With the ender moment, Joshy T. Oh no, off the head. One more chance. Not gonna happen this time. And, well, round one goes to Scuffed.
Most certainly did, and they put on an extremely impressive performance. I'm not sure what kind of adjustments Team Gravity is able to make here. Hopefully they won't be weighed down by that gravity a whole lot. You know what? I'm looking at these stats, and it is all about Scuffed. All the numbers are over there with Scuffed. Everything.
Yeah, I mean, Scuff just kind of, if you were with us on the last cast on this channel, you saw it was Blast with just faster stacks. And once they, I mean, this game is pretty unmerciful in the sense that, you know, once you get on your offensive joust, if the other team has a really strong defensive joust and you can't counter it, you just get in this situation where you're just getting punked. You can't get it past mid. You can't get it under control. You can't get it into your offensive zone. And right now, that's exactly what's happening. The defensive joust for Team Gravity just a little bit too strong right now.
It absolutely is. And I am so impressed by these stacks. They are incredibly fast. I'm extremely jealous. And we're going to have a second round because it is 2 out of 3. You can lose that one round. It doesn't matter if you get mercy. You still can come back and win the next 2 rounds. And we're going to have another neutral joust.
And they're off. Disc headed by Scuff. Picked it up. Classic Baguette. Oh, classic ding. DJ Uncle Scott in the area. Tom Viatrex in the area. Tap it back. What a tap back. Nillywick can't quite get the clear, although the stacks are just all over the place for Scuffed. Viatrex gonna send it back. Gravity, for the moment, has an offensive opportunity. Tom with the ender. One-on-one. Can't stop this man.
And Team Gravity does take their first lead of the match and the lead of this round. Like I said, if they take this round, we will go to round 3. But for now, we're going to see a Scuffed offensive joust. And out of the tubes they come. It is Oculallen with the disc. Looking for some options, sends it over to the left. It's caught by Joshy T. Joshy's going to send it across over to Baguette. Baguette's going to work their way down and resets it all the way back to Oculallen. Oculallen once again taking some time over to Joshy. Joshy's going to float there, get stunned out, and it's slapped down by Team Gravity. It's Baguette with the disc. Oh, no, it's not. It's Viatrex sending it down. Geometry jumps in the way, and Baguette is able to recover the disc, sends it out through that left tunnel. It's floating free. There's the stacks. It is Viatrex. Viatrex going to, pass it to the partner, but it's not caught. It's recovered by DJ, who sends it into the bubble. Oh, but it's not in the goal. Who has it? It's a fight for the disc. It's Joshy who is able to recover it, sends it down to that trap area, but it's still floating free. Here come the stacks. It's Nillywick. Oh, and misses the mail slot shot. What a beautiful attempt, however. BK is there. BK is going to try to pass it over. It's reset over to Tom. Tom's going to float free, float in, looking for an option. No, BK in the goal. Team Gravity by 4.
Okay. Classic Gravity coming in and just doing a lot of work. I mean, Scuffed making it very difficult for Team Gravity right now, but Gravity just gritting that one out. Now up for BK and Nillywick on their defensive joust. They are causing a little bit of chaos, although beautiful passing right now by Scuff. Disc is loose. It's going to be Baguette, the classic. Moving up to the left, Joshy T gonna reset there. Oculallen back to Joshy T. So Scuffed has broken the defensive joust and just moving forward in absolutely classic fashion. Joshy T. Oh no! DJ Uncle Scott can't quite get it. Although Enders, 2 players. Viatrex, what a save!
What a classic save. Sorry, I had to do it. It's going to be grabbed by Joshy. Joshy's going to float back, sends it up to Oculalen. Oculalen's looking behind, looking for option. Oh, the nest jumps in the way, but DJ is there. Grabs it, sends it to Baguette. Baguette's going to dance around, look for that goal, but ding, it is not in. It's a free floating disc. Who's going to get there first? I'm not sure who was able to slap that, but it's going to be slapped all the way out through mid into the trap area. But DJ is there, sends it across. It's over to Baguette. Baguette's going to look for those options. Sends it all the way across to Joshy T. Joshy T is gonna dance around, slow it down a little bit, resets it all the way back, but it's not caught. Oh, you do not want to lose these discs. These stacks are too fast. It is Tom who bounces it off the geometry. Baguette is able to recover it in that trench area, up behind the shield. Oh, it's not in the bubble, but Baguette is there, takes a shot, 3 points. Team Gravity's lead is now only 1.
Wow. Classic Baguette. Just absolutely classic. Viatrex not quite able to get back for that one. Beautiful save on the other side, but everyone's having fun right now. This round is a lot closer, a lot more fun than the first round. Beautiful pass by Tom. It's going to be BK passing back to Nillywick. It's going to be Joshy T and Oculalen causing a little bit of chaos. Maybe would do well to try to break up that tackle. Although Tom, 1-on-1, what a response! Gravity back up by 3.
12.
Wow, these are different teams than what we saw in the first round. I'm just wondering, is Team Gravity one of those teams that they really don't get started till that second round? It most certainly looks like it, because this is a much better team than what we saw originally. It's Oculalen sending over to the right to Baguette. Baguette across to Josh. Josh back to Oculalen and over to Baguette, and they start their movement forward. It's going to be tossed into that trap area. It's not caught. It's a race for the disc. It's Josh who has it, sends it across to Baguette. Baguette in that boot area gets stunned out, and Viatrex is able to grab the disc, sends it all the way across to BK. BK into the bubble area, but the scuffed stack is there. It is DJ with the disc. DJ looking for that option, sends it up to Josh, dancing on the ceiling. Back to DJ, over to the left. Oh, but the recipient gets stunned out. It is Tom with the disc in that bubble, over to Viatrex in the goal. They are now up by 5.
Amazing defense by Gravity to get that disc, and then amazing defense by Scuffed. Goalie jumping, I think it was Oculalen jumping out and very nearly getting the steal, but just a really nice move there. And Gravity, after being absolutely destroyed, look at this, can that go in? Oh my, loses an opportunity there, but Nillywick picks it back up, doesn't get the 3, but does collect the 2. So as we were talking about at the middle of the round and kind of beginning of this round, as we do get a timeout, classic mid-round timeout there. This game is a game of momentum and a game of runs, and one of the ways that happens is through the defensive joust. I mean, I don't know about you, Pinchner, but particularly, I love being on a defensive joust. Obviously, if you're on a defensive joust, you just scored, so that's great. But also, I just love getting after it, going fast, adding pressure onto the offense and making them make a mistake and then picking it up. There's very little that's better for me in Echo Arena than having a really good re-grabbing partner, getting a steal in the backfield, and then nailing like a big-time 3. And that's exactly what Team Gravity is doing right now. So Scuffed, maybe took a little bit of a mental break after that first round absolutely dominant performance, and good little time to do a mental reset here.
Absolutely. And you know what? As you were saying about the backstack, it is absolutely classic when you get that scuffed pass and you're able to get that backstack after that, get it and put it in for the 3. No one expects it, and it works so well. But I'm really amazed. I'm not accustomed to watching these EU games, and the stacking performance is absolutely phenomenal. But the pause has ended, and we're going to see a scuffed joust advantage. We're seeing a lot of scuffed joust advantages in this second round. Again, I'm shocked at how different the teams are. So out of the tubes they come. It is Allen with the disc. Gonna take their time, send it over to the right, over to Baguette. Baguette is going to float forward, send it up and over to DJ. DJ gets stunned out, and the disc comes free. It's going to be grabbed by BK. Reset over to Tom.
Oh, no.
Oh, but it's stolen by DJ. Oh, stolen back by Viatrex. It's a floating disc once again. BK is able to recover it, resets it back to Tom, and Tom sends it out of the bubble to Nillywick. But no, it's going to go right back in that bubble. It looks like it is Baguette, loses the disc, passes it up to Oculallen up to DJ. DJ down to Baguette. In the goal, 2 points. They are only down by 5 now.
Wow. Wow. Very unlucky for Team Gravity. Had multiple opportunities to get that disc out of their side of the arena. And, I mean, down 5, Scuffed is not out of this yet with almost 3 full minutes to go. There is plenty of time for them to pour it on Nillywick with the disc back to Viatrex. So they have elected to hold a kind of conservative offensive joust. They have broken up the defensive stack. All 4 players for Scuff for this moment were down, but they do get back together quickly. Viatrex now having moved forward. Nillywick moving up. Maybe they want to break up their stack now. Oh my! Just a little bit too soft with that pass, and it's right back on the orange side of the arena.
But the first stacks overshoot the disc. They are able to grab it. It's reset back to Tom, and Tom is going to look for that blue bubble. Here they come. It is Scott able to grab the disc, sends it out through the left tunnel. It's going to be Josh with the disc. Oh, a little stunning. Baguette is able to get it for a 3-point shot. Oh my! They are only down by 2, and there is plenty of time left.
Wow. Yeah, Scuffed. Going back to their roots, that timeout did them well. They respond with 5 very quick points. Or actually, maybe 6 points. 2 threes. So after leading 10-2, it is now only a precarious 2-point lead with a minute and a half to go. Disc floating dangerously. Tom going one-on-one. Oculallen trying to jump out, but just a little bit too much. That disc finding the upper part of the goal. So, wow, whoa, wee, whoa. We got a 4-point lead. Scuffed on the edge of dropping around here. Still time, but let's see what they can do.
It's going to be the joust sent over to Josh. Josh sends it across to Baguette. Baguette all the way down to DJ. Reset back to Baguette. Over across. Oh, it's not caught. It's a free floating disc. Who's going to get there first? It is Josh. Josh is able to send it back to Oculon. All the way across over to Baguette. In the goal. 2 points. Once again, they are only down by 2, and there is still plenty of time to score those 2 points.
Wow, wow, wow. Psychaotic calling out for Gravity, maybe just a fan of Gravity, or maybe just a fan of a round 3. That's what I know I'm looking forward to. So 12-10, let's see if they can hold on. Oh no, woo! Any score right now is either going to tie the game or end the game for both teams. Baguette going, open goal. Oh no, that would have been the win. Can they clear it out? They're going to hold on to it, Tom. Yeah, just throw the disc. You've got 8 seconds. That could be it. That might be it. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. We got a round 3.
We absolutely do, and this so far has been an incredible round. I just hope that we see the same Team Gravity in round 3 that we saw in round 2, because this is a very competitive team. This was so much fun.
Wow. Absolutely. So first round goes to Scuffed, very nearly a mercy. Yeah. Second round, absolutely dominated by Team Gravity until the very end. Scuffed coming back after the mental reset with the classic timeout. And now we're going to the classic round 3. What else could you ask for?
Well, you know what? You could ask for an Asterion product. They have really great mounts and chargers for your headset, and they're also a sponsor of VRML. So, if you would like to show your support, VRML and Asterion products, head on over to their website, AsterionProducts.com, and use the code VRML 5 off Asterion to get $5. I'm not sure how that converts to European money off any order over $20.
Amazing. And don't forget, I mean, something I'm excited about. There's a new game out there, Ultimex. It's a mech fighting game. Something I've been looking forward to. I thought the Oculus would be a good venue for that. I played what was it called? Mech Warrior growing up on the PlayStation, and so yeah, it'd be good to get in the chassis. A miss there by Viatrex. Nillywick in the area, so it is all on the line right now. Third round, winner take all. Remember, this is a double elimination tournament, so no one's going to be bumped out of it, but definitely no one wants to lose right now. You want to keep that loss in your pocket so you can go forward, Nillywick, with the disc.
And Nillywick is going to slow it down, looking for those options. Kind of maybe try to draw somebody out. It's passed up to BK. BK over to Tom. Tom toward the goal, but no, it's off the ding ring. Fortunately for them, it is going to be slapped, and BK is able to grab the disc. Looking again for that option, sends it up across the ceiling over to Tom. Tom in the bubble, 2 points. Team Gravity starts this round in the lead.
So continuing the momentum, it's been all Gravity the last 1.2 rounds. Just absolutely a different team than what we saw in round one. This is classic Gravity that we are seeing. BK and Nillywick causing enough chaos that they're adding a lot of pressure. Oculal and Najashi T have to reset there multiple times. Baguette now having to reset, so multiple passes in the backfield, and that is exactly what you want, because any one of these passes could go awry and could become a scoring opportunity, although right now it is absolutely perfect passing. This triangle just slowly moving forward for Scuffed. Absolutely classic triangle offense. Now they're moving forward in space, and again the back pass. So Scuffed just absolutely masterful right now. Baguette passes over. Joshy T maybe gonna go one-on-one. Nillywick getting the defensive stop. Let's see what they can do. Oculalen picking it up, though. Going backwards. There it is. BK. So beautiful defense there by Team Gravity. And here they go. Goal is open. Nillywick getting punked, though. And it's right back.
It's going to bounce around in that left trap area. It was BK who did have the disc, but got stunned out. It looks like it's Josh. Oh, no. It is BK with the disc in that mid area, looking for options. Gonna hanging out in that middle area there. It's going to send it to the lower trap, and Viatrex over to Tom, and Tom sends it right back to BK. BK over to, looks like Tom over to Viatrex, passing it back. Oh, but there's nobody there. It's going to bounce up. Who's going to get there first? I don't know. It's a lot of stunning. It's Tom who is able to get it, sends it right back to Nillywick. Nillywick over to BK. The aggressiveness of these stacks and of these players is phenomenal. It's DJ looking for that mail slot, but no. Oh, maybe. Yes. Off a headbutt. 3 points. Scott takes the lead.
Wow.
12.
Wow, the classic headbutt.
9, 8,
I mean, that was awesome.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, yeah. If you don't know, the headbutt will go off whatever the disc was released. So since Joshy T picking it up. Since the disc was released in a 3-point position, if you headbutt it, it will still be a 3, even if your head was in the bubble when you get it. And that was not an easy headbutt. That was going very fast, and that was a very accurate, absolutely beautiful headbutt there by Joshy T. Now back on offense are Scuffed.
And it is Joshy T in that floor area, floating forward, look for options. It's going to be passed up to Baguette.
Oh, no.
Baguette's going to reset it all the way back over to Akio Allen, and forward once again to Joshy T. Joshy T floating into that bubble, dancing around the post, over to Baguette. Baguette looking for an option, looking for a pass. It's back to Akio Allen. Akio Allen's going to send it down now over to Baguette. Baguette sends it across to Joshy T. Dances around, 2 points. They are now up by 3.
Wow, so Scuffed showing a lot of poise right now after losing that second round. Definitely something they did not want to do. And going down 2-0 in the beginning of this round, they have responded, and you could just see, especially on that last possession, the confidence that they have, their ability to pass the disc slowly but surely, moving it up, and yeah, that just sucks the life out of the defense. Viatrex now tapping back to Nillywick. Joshy T, 3 players out. There is a little bit of a moment here, but those players do get back. Now all 4 players back into the bubble. Very nice pressure and recovery there by Scuffed.
And it is Viatrex looking for options, kind of dodging out that defender there, sends it into the bubble, off the backboard, but it's saved by Allen, who sends it across to Baguette, who clears it all the way out into the orange bubble. Oh, that would have been amazing. But Nillywick is able to grab it before it bounces into the goal and floats it out, passes it across over to BK. BK is going to send it across. No, maybe not. Just going to dance around with it, look for those options, and sends it across over to Nillywick. Nillywick into the bubble, over to Tom. Tom in the goal. They now have 4 points. They're only down by 1, and we have an obscene amount of time left.
Yeah, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. A nice amount of time left. And it's going to be Scuffed on their offensive joust. Haven't had a lot of those in this round, and Gravity has looked good. They're running a 2-2 stack R Gravity. It looks like Nillywick and BK on the front stack, and Viatrex and Tom on the back stack. Nillywick and BK adding a lot of pressure, but the passing from Scuffed is just so good. They have this classic triangle, and they're just passing it back and forth, and I mean, there's just very little you can do when the passing is that good. Now, Allen in perfect position on the bow tie, delivers it to Joshy T with the fakes, still with the back pass, so still moving up. Oh my, can't quite get it. DJ Uncle Scott under pressure, and they will reset again. So Scuff just showing a ton of poise there. Oh, what a save by Tom.
Not only save, but a clear out, and it's a race. It's going to be, it's grabbed by Josh, who's going to send it right back in. BK is there to save it and sends it right back out. No, I do not want that disc on my side. It's going to float free. It looks like it's BK with the disc, passing it over to Nillywick. Nillywick's going to send it up, but somebody fell asleep there, and it's Josh who's going to send it right back out of the bubble into the mid. Here come the stacks. BK once again with the disc, sends it right back in toward that blue bubble, and here they come. There is somebody in goal. Nillywick over to Viatrex in the goal. Team Gravity regains the lead.
Classic backboard shot. Classic Viatrex. I mean, we got a classic game here, you guys. It is 6-5. Gravity on. I mean, they are on point right now, and it is Scuffed who is a bit on their back heel. Allen moving it up. BK and Nillywick are adding pressure. Viatrex has split off. Looks like they got one man on the backside. That must be Tom hanging out in the tunnel, kind of lurking. Now Tom's going to have to go back. So it is a 3v4 for the moment on offense. It's going to be difficult. BK in the area getting stunned out. Baguette going to get the clear. Let's see if Tom's going to come through. Look at that. Just in time, Tom.
And it's sent through that bottom trench. Oh, but Allen is there and puts it right back out of the bubble. Joshy T over to Baguette. Baguette's going to clear the rest of the way through. Little geometry bouncing. And DJ is there, but loses the disc to Nillywick, who's going to send it all the way back. Not quite into the bubble. Well, that disc is flying. It is Viatrex with the disc, sends it back toward the bubble. It's going to be slapped around down there. It's free floating. It is Nillywick who's going to send it back over to BK. Loses control of the disc. Baguette's going to send it all the way back into the orange bubble, into the goal. And Scott now has a 2-point lead. And we have 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining.
Holy cow. A little bit of luck on that one, but you put yourself in a position for the luck. That was incredible pressure on the defensive side by Scuff. Now Gravity with the disc. Joshy T picks it up and delivers it back in. A goal here could absolutely crush it. That might do it. Wow. 2 long threes by Scuffed and absolute daggers with only 40 seconds left. I don't know if there's enough time, Pinch Nerve.
No, they'd have to score at least twice, and it's just not going to happen here, but they're going to try anyway. It's Team Gravity who tries to headbutt it out. Does not work as intended. Bag it right outside the orange bubble, and it's going to take their time, walk it in, swing it around, through the goal, extending their lead to 7, and there's just not much time left.
Wow.
11,
Wow,
10,
wow, wow. What's the Chicago of Europe?
6, 5, 4,
You know,
3, 2, 1.
I don't know, Munich.
It's game on, and the round comes to a close.
Wow, what a
Blue
match.
team wins.
What a game. Pinch Nerve after absolute dominance in round 1 by Scuff. Team Gravity came back, took round 2, and were in the lead for much of round 3, but Scuff, just too much. Got 2 big-time long threes to finish round 3 and take the match. So they will continue on, just checking the bracket. Scuffed will move on and face Blast in the semifinals. They are 1 win away from finals. Team Gravity, on the other hand, going to have to go down to the bottom bracket and face Astronomic. So they have 1 L on their record, and they're going to have to cruise through undefeated in the rest of the tournament if they are going to take it. So Scuff moving on, but Gravity doing very, very well.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned, it is a double elimination, and this is the first elimination for Team Gravity, so they are going to move on. Scuffed, however, wow, they did amazing. I am absolutely wowed by the teams and their play styles and the excitement of this game, and I'm looking forward to see which one of these teams we see on the 20th for the grand finals.
It is gonna be amazing, and just checking in, I do believe that this is the last round for this channel right now, and EU is done. Yes, thank you, Offbeat. So EU done for the day. We're gonna be coming back at you tomorrow with some EU action. Gonna bring you the exciting finale, crown a champion, and it's gonna be amazing. So eliminated are Koi and Nothing to Lose. On the ropes with 1 loss each are Team Gravity, Astronomic, Fireballs, and Fire Entrance, undefeated and looking to move forward, Blast and Scuffed. So, Pinch Nerve, woo! How you feeling, man?
I am hyped. I am ready for more Echo, especially these classic European teams. They are amazing. Everybody, come back tomorrow. Watch more of these teams. It is well worth your time.
Yeah, and thanks everybody in the chat. Glad we had some classic Twitch chat going on, some classic vibes around here. And in the evening, we got NA action coming at you not too far away. Just checking in, I think. When we got 5:30 Eastern time, so I believe that's 8:30 BEST. It is it's 2:30 Pacific time, which is where I am, hanging out on the West Coast. So everyone in Europe, I hope you're having a good evening. Maybe stick around for some late night NA action. It's going to be a lot of fun. But if not, we will catch you tomorrow for the finale, the grand finale of EU. I have been Doc Education. To my right, the man with the drippiest drip in town. It is Pinch Nerve, and on the cams, Offbeat, doing a lot of beautiful work for us behind the scenes. Thank you, Offbeat. Really appreciate it. Everybody, have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. Be nice to each other. And we'll see you soon for some more Echo Arena.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.